All right, let's start the show. Yo. Welcome to another episode of the Cheatcoders podcast. My name is Ralph. This is episode number 237. And I'm here with my usual suspects of, Mr. I don't give a fuck about a jumper.
Yeah.
Mr. I am so hot right now in this podcast that I don't need a jumper. Mr. Beige hat himself.
Oh man,
Mr.
I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, bro.
Mustang Garcia. Mustang in the mall is Christian Garcia. And we also have the smoothest guy on the podcast.
Them eyebrows.
The eyebrows. The eyelids go down, the eyebrows go up. The cleanest eyebrows in the game, Mr. Don Doing Stuff.
What's doing? I need to get him threaded again.
Hey.
Shout out to Indian Beauty Secrets.
And then at the very end, we have all the way from London town, Mr. Walk 30 minutes and it's not worth it.
Sign up to our Patreon if you want to know what that means.
You want to know what that means.
Pre-talk is now.
We got Mr. Nats blazing. And we are here live in Common House Studio, and we want to thank all of you guys for tuning in. And I want to say, our last snippet when we talked about FCS, we brought awareness to it.
Yeah, that's
we gave it some, awareness, and people are starting to come out and express
and
acknowledge that they have FCS. Because the one thing about Filipinos I know is that sometimes when I look at them, I don't know if they're serious, if they know that they can't sing. Because like when they go into karaoke, you're just looking at them is like, do you hear what I hear? But it was refreshing to see the comment section saying, yo, I got FCS. They're creating their own conditions as well. Yeah. Some of them can't dance, some of them don't sing, some of them can't basketball. I was like, you know what, we can create a whole camp, a whole weekend camp for all these people that, want to break the stereotypes, because like there's the stereotypes of Filipinos of singing, dancing, playing basketball,
guitar
and all that stuff. And for me, I'm probably 0 out of 4. So I am going to join that camp.
If you want to support, this is a very serious serious thing. If you want to support FCS, go to www.patreon.com/the Cheatcoders. Sign up to one of the tiers, and it'll go to a very worthy cause of trying to find a cure for FCS for Garcia,
or making it more like a livable, livable world. Because sometimes you go to places and you get forced to sing, and we have to try and minimize that for people who have FCS. Because it affects not only the person who has it, but the people around it as well. Yeah. As everyone recognizes FCS as existing, I think we'll live in a better place.
Yeah.
Live, learn, and listen.
Yeah.
That's it, bro.
And again, shout outs to one of the biggest ambassadors for FCS, Ann Curtis, who has been who's from the get-go one of the first people to be like, I have FCS. Let's put a concert on.
She's from Australia too.
Yeah, she's Australian. Yeah.
Is he make an FCS awareness concert?
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
oh no,
that's gonna be hilarious.
We are the ones. We can't sing. We can't dance.
All the people who can't sing
can't sing for shit.
The solution to it is like a live concert.
I know.
Nothing else is like, you know what we do? FCS, more awareness to it. Don't worry about Ice Bucket Challenge.
Yeah.
Let's see a
He went to Live Aid, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because there'd be a singing act, there'd be a dancing act, there'd be like, what else? Basketball game, there'd be a basketball tournament.
Bro, I want to see that.
Yo,
I want to see that game. The FCBs, bro.
I would join that because I'd be so whack.
Yeah,
bro.
So whack. I'm so
man.
shit. I always skip
Filipinos that can't basketball.
The couple.
Bro, you know I'm in that camp too, bro.
No fucking way.
This is a team right here.
How are we all in the same podcast? What are the odds?
This is the reason why, man. Because every other Filipino is playing basketball right now.
And we talking shit.
Yeah.
We run our mouths, bro. They run around, bro.
I'm fucking disappointed with my dad. My dad played for his school when he was younger, you know what I mean?
No way.
And then he's like, oh, maybe we should put a basketball ring above the garage. You know, the picturesque thing.
I remember that.
And I'll be like, yeah, go for it, Dad. I'm not going to touch it.
My dad shows battle scars,
man.
bro. Like, all these scars I got was from basketball. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's why I don't play basketball.
My dad used to play as well until he he had arthritis and
Oh, damn.
There's always the knee thing.
bro.
Yeah, and it is always like, you know, what stops you is your body.
Yeah.
But he'll still play basketball when he gets a chance. Like you give him basketball
few
and
hoops.
he'll still shoot.
Yeah, but was he good? Have you seen him play?
He was always fouling people.
But that's normal Tito, filler basketball,
That's
right?
Tito behavior.
People didn't want to play with him because he was fouling people.
You know, there's
and he's
always-
like, what? No blood, no foul. Like, come on.
No,
With Titos, bro, all the Titos play basketball the same way. Like it's old, like
The
old
elbows
school.
are
Yeah,
out.
that's it. And they're always like moving. No one's around them, but they're always like this, bro.
Yeah.
I
Like trying
learned,
to dodge people from.
I learned how to play basketball from my dad. And I remember in high school when I was playing basketball with people,
Now he does Krav Maga. Just straight up, see?
and I remember like in high school having this nickname, like they'd be like Psycho was the nickname
For your dad.
for me, for
you.
because like I would thrash about. I'd take the ball and
Oh,
thrash
yeah.
about.
You learned from him.
With my
when-
dad.
And when you dribbled, you're faster than the ball.
Yeah.
I've seen people who can't play basketball
It's
when,
really
they,
like
when they
fidgety.
dribble across the court.
That's me.
They left it
Bro,
behind.
that's me. And the ball keeps going
the
higher.
bounce is
No,
the bounce is
that's
higher than
exactly
the
me. And
person.
it gets higher and higher and higher, and then you lose it.
Yeah, my brothers played more basketball than I did, like more like competitive basketball, and I don't know why. I just hated it as a kid.
I learned how to do a turnaround jumper, and then I use that, and people think I can play basketball.
You're pretty good.
You know, because you've felt the illusion of a turnaround jumper.
But hang on.
Because it is a hard move to do, but I've learnt it so
learned
Not
much.
just
You've learned
hang on.
But everything else now.
Definition of not play basketball, but like to ball, right? If you can do a shot, like just do it one shot.
I can't do that.
I reckon would that be counted as being
That's
able
like,
to
at
ball?
least you could play the game. Like, I don't know the
Nah,
rules. I don't even
I
know
don't
the
think so.
rules, man.
Or do you have to like compete
You
at a
can
certain
shoot.
level?
I mean, like you can shoot, but when you're in a situation on a 3-on-3, if you can't get the ball in the hoop on a 3-on-3, you can't ball.
But then again,
You can play by. Okay. All right. Patreon episode. I don't even know if I'm going to censor this. You could be great at masturbating, but are you good at sex?
Yeah, that's true.
I was going to say, dude, it's
That's
just
very
playing
true.
with yourself. If you I'm shooting, that's it. You
Yeah.
got to do at least a 1v1.
fair.
That's why when I see people on their Instagrams, you know, the shooting, I know you guys are just deleting the misses. But when they're like, oh, look at me, I'm just, you know, this is just a normal Saturday for
Yeah,
me.
very casual.
And then just getting balls in. I'm like, you're by yourself, bro. I want to see you in a game, bro.
Yeah,
That's when I know if you're a baller or not, bro.
that's real.
You know, you can podcast by yourself, but can you podcast in a group?
It's like when you see a boxer and then there's no one there, but he's like doing those like shadow boxing,
And he does the
and
sounds.
you go, oh, he must know how to box here, bro. There's no one punching him back.
That's it. And the speedball thingy.
Yeah.
I'm so good. I'm like,
We don't know if he's
don't
good or
know,
not.
bro.
I feel attacked right now.
Do you feel seen?
I feel attacked right now, guys.
Well, you hit people.
Yeah, I do.
He has to admit it. Every other podcast would be like, I refuse only when the situation arises and I am forced to defend myself. But now it's just like, yeah, man, I hit
yeah.
people.
Yeah,
bro.
I hit him.
His guard is down because he's hungry right now. He's like, I'm not even bothered to like say no.
This is our little dinner.
Rap's gonna do this
stop
all the
waving in
time.
front of
Rap's
me.
gonna offer food, and he's not gonna feed him till after. That's the new
Yeah,
strategy.
he's like, we gotta record 2 episodes before we're eating. I'm like,
It's like going to a Filipino gathering and the food's already laid out.
Yeah.
But you got to do the rosary.
yeah, you gotta
That's the
pray
worst.
first.
You gotta pray for a whole hour. It's like which part of the rosary up to? Because I am hungry.
Oh shit, that shit's long, bro.
Lord, Father God,
Which glorious mystery are you up to?
You know, all the-
please tell me the 5th, please.
You know how they mumble the prayer and stuff? You're like, you know, this guy's really hungry. He ain't mumbling shit, bro. He's saying, adobo sinigang. Adobo sinigang.
My dad says Sampruta your womb Jesus. Like he says something that doesn't sound like the words, but he he'll like amalgamate the words. He'll like
Saying it
mix it
quicker and
together.
quicker.
Yeah, just make it quicker. Like this. That's like,
It just blurs. Hurry up.
hurry up! I'm hungry.
Because the food's right there, but you have to go through this. It's like playing a video game, and then the end goal is over there, but you have to jump over fucking Koopa or some shit to get there. I'm like, oh my god! So
Jesus Christ.
don't worry, man. We'll get through this podcast. We'll eat. Hopefully, the next episode will be.
The rosary thing. You're probably more used to that, right? Is it 10 Our Fathers and then you got to do a Hail Mary? Is that what it is?
No, it's 10. It's 10. I think
10 Hail Marys.
10 Hail Marys.
then an
10
Alpha.
Hail Mary.
Yeah.
And
So
then
10 Hail Marys, glory be, and then the
Sucker.
one Our Father.
see, this is the thing, right? Because majority of people, like myself, I don't count that shit.
Yeah.
Because you just go, oh yeah, Hail Mary, Hail Mary. You kind of get lost. I don't pay attention. But when you're doing rosaries with the titas and stuff, it's like they have this, they have to let you know, it's like a flex that, oh yeah, I've been paying attention. Because when it's the 10th one, they go, glory, holy Mary, like, they have to say glory and then Hail Mary, full of grace,
Yeah, because
so it's like Hail Mary, full of grace. I remember,
that's how
glory,
you know.
Hail Mary, full of grace. Like, all right, we know, we get it, man. You can count to 10.
It's
chill.
a signal. It's a signal to give them so that the next thing that you say, next prayer you say is the glory be.
Yeah.
Glory be the Father.
Now that guy's hungry, bro.
Yeah.
That's me. Like when I hear glory
do
be,
it now.
I'm like, oh, we are there.
You're at the end
And-
tail.
You're there.
But I count the mysteries. So like it'll be Hail Marys, the glory bees, and the Our Father, and then there'll be a mystery in between them. I think it's 4 or 5.
Yeah, because you have to do the Hail
Sing
Mary
4.
10 times,
Yeah.
but you have to do it in 5 mysteries
Yeah.
or something like that. Because it has to be a total.
Oh, well, yeah, the
it has to be
fifth
a
one is
total of 50.
the end.
Yeah.
The fifth glorious mystery or something like that. And it's just like when he gets there, I'm just like, yes, yes. And then it goes through the litany of Mother Mary. Like there's a whole other essay that you need to say right before the end of
Now,
the
but that's
rosary.
the best part because you only say this
It's
once.
the final stretch.
This is the final lap, bro.
You don't have to repeat it.
Because like you don't have to repeat it because like the probably like the third mystery, the Hail Marys are just like. But when you get to the last part, you're like, yeah,
You just
just go in. I'm like cheering on. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, you're just going in. That's good.
Oh man.
Well, yeah, man. That's what it feels like right now with the food.
Thanks.
No one's eating the food. We just have to go through this podcast just for us.
Let me
All right, just to add more, like
Should we do a prayer at the end?
more to his hangriness.
Should we pray at the end? Just for kicks.
We're gonna do the rosary.
Just to really feel it. Just to really feel it.
Oh, bro. I'll go home. I'll walk home.
Don's like, I'm sick of this shit. He goes home and eats.
I'll walk home, bro.
All right,
I'm
let's
going to Mac.
let's go to your
Get home before
let's
we
go to your segment, bro.
Dawn, white Hungarian
salami.
Hey. So, interesting fact or fun fact for this week. I was talking to Garcia about this. Did you know that in just in 2023, there's been 2 million tourist visitors to the Philippines, and that's like
So far.
so far.
Since when?
Like, what was the
in
beginning of
2023.
time? And
2023.
2020.
This year.
Oh, just that year.
Oh,
the
just
whole
this year.
year.
That's
So
a lot.
far.
6 months, really.
So far, yeah.
Why has that many people been visiting?
2 million, yep. And the
I-
population of the Philippines
I credit to the Cheatcoders podcast.
Yeah. Tourism companies.
Tourism companies.
Holler at your boys.
Hit us up, hit us
Department
up.
of Tourism.
Holler at the tourism. Hashtag tourism.
It's the population. To put it into perspective, there's the population of the Philippines is 114 million. So it's a small percentage.
112 is in Manila. Feels like it.
About 110 of them are there. And I was also looking at different stats here. In the 2021 census, there was about almost 2 million overseas foreign workers. So the Filipinos that left the Philippines to go work elsewhere.
So 2 million OFWs.
ships.
Yeah, OFWs. Yeah.
Right.
the ones on the ships.
Yeah. And the other reason why I looked up all of these stats is interesting thing that I was having a conversation with a friend of mine that they are from South of Africa and they're white, like they're white South African. But they said to me, they're like, isn't it funny that for ethnic people they call them immigrants, but then for white people they're called expats in other countries.
That's true.
Like, do you consider yourself an
Nah, I'm an
expat?
expat.
You're an expat, right?
Yeah.
In like.
I don't say I'm an immigrant.
anything. But like,
Why people call him an immigrant?
I'm walking around London. Like, I'm such an expat. But yeah, fucking immigrant.
these immigrants taking our jobs. And it made me think as well because like
I can imagine him at the airport when you're coming back to Australia. It's like, yeah, do that. Go back to your home.
Wow.
It's like they have that much passion.
like
They'll
they
follow
won.
you.
Like, that's right. Get home.
get back to where you came from.
Why did they have Aussie accent?
Because that's the only accent we go back to where you came from. Sorry. The worst thing. Because I'd never thought about it in that way because I know that for us, like I mean, for me, I identify as an immigrant.
Oh,
As
we
like
can
second
identify.
second generation immigrant. That there is a definition, the difference between like immigrant and expat.
Yeah.
But like,
What is it?
I also felt like I wasn't an expat when I was in Singapore because of the way that people kind of
Right.
viewed,
They thought you were
viewed
Singaporean.
Filipinos over there.
Oh, I get
Because
it.
my vision of an immigrant, immigrant is someone who'll go to a country and stay there for
Yeah.
the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
An
That's
expat is that expat to me is they'll go to another country, but there's a
Just for
limit.
work.
Yeah, this is a limit.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna go back to wherever they came from. Like
Yeah, yeah.
after a few
That's
years until their visas up, type of thing.
So he is an expat then,
There you
huh?
go. I am an expat.
You are.
Say it
Yeah.
proud. Take that, racists.
Bro, we're killing racism one episode at a time, bro.
What's the next racist thing we're
Bird.
going to talk about?
I watched a video on TikTok, and it was some black guy who went to the Philippines,
Oh, yeah.
and then he was walking by a street, and all the kids, the Filipino kids there,
I think I saw that.
and they were saying, "Oh, crip walk, crip
Yeah.
walk." They even called him the N word and stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah. But they were full excited to see it because, like,
Okay, yeah.
I think. And then I was reading the comments, and it kind of occurred to me is like racism isn't really a thing in the Philippines. Type of like, it's
so normal.
It's a
so
thing in the
normal.
Philippines.
No, it's
I mean,
normal.
For
like-
sure, bro.
But they're not calling him the N word in a sense
no,
that
Yeah, 'cause they're trying to
they've
be cool,
normalized.
they're trying to be
bro.
cool.
They've normalized racism. So racism. No, it's still racism.
There's a different way. There's a different racism that they have.
It's still racism.
But the racism, there was no racism that I saw in that video.
I think that's an example of ignorance versus
Ignorance.
racism.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
That's the
ignorant,
word,
like,
yeah.
they're kids and they probably hear that the N word on songs and stuff, and so they think it's okay.
But is this a ignorance is bliss thing, or is this like yo, we should educate you on?
Should be educated.
Because like I'm
You
feeling
really
like
should be able to educate you should be
Yeah.
educating them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because again, as much as the intent is nice, like, they're coming from a good place.
Yeah.
It's the, I guess, the outcome that you gotta,
Yeah.
like if that dude wasn't friendly and understood, like, oh, these kids mean no harm.
Yeah.
Bruh. You know what I mean? There's
He
a
would've-
fighting word.
Yeah, he
if you
would've
see,
turned
if
around,
you see
yeah,
the
exactly.
comments, bro, there were people like, oh, let's cancel these kids, bro. I'm like,
Why am I canceling these
I'm not gonna
kids?
cancel these kids, bro. They
Like,
just
it's like
watch
in
the
the can.
TV.
How do you cancel a kid
How
who
do you
probably
cancel a
just
kid?
has like 200
Street
followers?
kids.
Like who's gonna stop listening to him?
Like these kids, bro. These kids, and they're like, oh, these kids are not educated, and and then it came to a point where that they were arguing racism, that they became racist to these kids.
Yeah, fighting racism
And
and
I was
racism.
like,
never
bro, this is so dumb. Like,
Yeah.
leave racism out of this, bro. Like,
I think-
they're just
yeah.
having fun. They're just excited to see someone that they saw and admire from TV.
Yeah.
As in, like, oh, black people I see only on TV playing the favorite sport that I love. I listen to the music that they listen to, and like, like that's how they learn. And then people are like, oh, that's what's wrong with the world, because like you are glorifying like the N word type of thing, glorifying what black people like are like violence and whatever, yada yada yada. And these kids are just seeing that and then glorifying it there in that video. I'm just like, these are just kids, bro. They're just. And they were really happy. Like it was like,
and he was cool
cute
with
as
it.
well.
I think I remember
It's
he was
really
cool,
cool.
and
It's
he was
really
interacting with them because he knew that, like, you can read it. They're kids, and it's coming from a place of innocence. So he was actually cool with it.
Did he
too.
try to tell them to like
Nah,
not to
I
say
don't
that
think
word?
so. I think it was just walking through. It was like, hey, yo,
Yeah.
yo, yo.
They see a camera as well. They're gonna be like very over the top.
Yeah.
So they'll be like trying to get in there, like, hey, what's
Yeah.
up, man? Like,
And
trying
in
to
the
get-
end, it's
Yeah, very
kids, right?
performative,
It's
right?
kids.
Yeah.
They're like less than 10. Even if they were like any other race, it'd be the same.
Is
It'd
it-
be here.
Are there different types of people when it comes to a camera? Because like there's a type where people can be like really performative and like, hey, I'm on camera. The other type
Then
of person would
people
just be
are
like,
They're the only two people.
They're pretty much those two types of
The
people.
camera, the camera changes. The whole being, what do you call it? Would you call it being catcalled or whatever? Like,
What
you know, with
Yelling
what
out at
these kids
someone
are-
in the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Because that shit
catcalling.
happened to me last September when I was in Phil's. Just, wearing the dumb shit that I wear. And then like, hey, gangster, what up, bro? Like that kind of thing. And there's no cameras around. We were just trying to go to some place, but people trying to get your attention because you're not from around there.
I
I
Yeah,
mean,
it doesn't matter if there's a camera or not.
That doesn't
Like,
make sense.
Yeah.
I don't like
like
that.
The thing
it's
is,
the thing.
this wasn't a kid, bro. This is an old dude.
That was a pet peeve of mine growing up. Like, cause like I like to wear hoodies, I like to wear comfortable. We wear big jackets and things like this, right?
Yeah.
And growing up, people from school would be like, "Oh, why are you dressing so gangster?" Oh, I'm not gangster, man. I'm just cold. I'm just like I'm right now.
hooked him in the face.
Right now,
I'm not gangsta. I'm just cold.
Show you gangster.
like right now,
Now
like
I'm gangsta.
right now, I'm warm as because
Imagine-
of like multiple jackets.
Imagine trying to like, because like, imagine you're a conyo and you'd be like, nah, I'm not gangster. I'm gagi. Gagi party.
Gagi body.
Dane's gangster, bro.
Gangster. But yeah.
Bro, I was like driving through and I was like, if you could change all like songs that had gangster in it and change that word into gagi.
I can't believe my girlfriend's a gaggy.
Gaggy's
It makes
paradise.
Gaggy's paradise.
You know what's funny? It's gagi's party.
Paradise.
Dice.
Oh, shit.
Gaggy's paradise.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow,
As I walk through the palenka.
as I walk to the palenque, as I walk through the
We've been
palenque in
spending most
BGC.
our lives living in the gagi paradise.
Been
Gagi
spending most of our lives.
paradise.
Gaggy paradise.
Paradise. It's so silly.
Oh man.
Gaggy.
Gagi in the body in the gagi in the body in the gagi. That was always my favorite line in that song, bro. Money in the power, minute after minute, hour after hour.
What's going on in the kitchen? I don't know what's cooking.
We've been spending most our lives living in the gagi's paradise.
Ah, Lamiglio.
Paradise.
I don't know how.
Lamiglio. Oh man. What's the other gangster songs?
Gaggy's with attitude.
Gaggy's with attitude.
Look at this Gaggy's with
It's not even
attitude.
gangster. No, it's not even gangster.
It's not to the other level.
Gaggy's with attitude is hilarious. It's the
Yeah, my bad.
It's the
I wasn't thinking.
He's like gaggy,
I just thought of
can't you
gangsters,
see? Sometimes the world just hypnotizes me.
We're in the discussion now, right? Like, so because these songs, there's words in there that you really shouldn't be saying, but like, say if I'm driving on my own, that thing will slip out because it's a part of the lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, like if, like say we're out and about, or if I'm driving and the windows are open, I'm obviously like, I'm not gonna say that shit, right?
Yeah.
So if we change that, like say the baby, you know it's baby gaggy. Like you
know
gotta
it's
change it
baby
over to
gaggy.
another word.
Baby Gaggy. That's true.
It's like gaggy, please.
Yeah, gaggies in Paris and all that stuff.
Gagi's in Paris.
Gaggy's in Paris.
Gagi sounds very babyish to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
When
cute
we-
gaggy.
Gagi.
baby, baby talk.
Baby talk.
Instead of the baby, it's the gagi.
The gaggy.
Lady Gaggy.
Lady
That's
gagi.
like a kid's first words, like mama gaggy.
Say mama. Gagi.
Imagine if that's your kid's first word. Because it's close. How annoyed would you
daddy
be?
gaggy.
Say papa. Pare. Imagine you do, oh my gosh, I gave birth to a conyo.
I know Jumo like listens to this with his kids sometimes, like the episodes.
they do.
But they're not babies anymore.
Cedric, man.
Gaggies.
Shout out,
Say
bro.
Lola.
Gaggies and padders.
Legit.
No. Scoops. No.
Scoops, bro.
Danes. Say Dede. Danes.
It's like say Dede. Starbs.
Venti.
I don't know how to feel, bro. I would not know how to feel, bro.
Can you say house? Can you say house? BGC.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Goo goo gagi.
You guys have kids, bro.
I know, bro.
This is why it's a word for you guys.
Because Google Gaga's there, bro.
Yeah.
They just have to change the syllable and it's there, bro. He's conyo for life, bro.
Conyo for life.
He's living in conyo's paradise, bro.
Oh no.
Even Gaga is
Gaggies.
like not a bad word, eh? Say Gaga all day. I don't care.
But once like one vowel difference.
Yeah.
Gagi.
It'll be funny.
Gaga is cool. Gaga is cool. Gagi.
You know, that'd be funny. It's like it was like say dada, and they'd be like go, and I'd be like, oh,
Yeah. His first swear word.
Gaguka. Oh man. That's good.
Time the Gagi.
I can't believe my girlfriend's a gagi.
ain't nothing but a gagi party. Ain't nothing but a good.
Oh man.
And nothing but a Gagi party.
Ain't nothing but a gagi party. Ain't nothing but a gagi party. Ain't nothing but a gagi party.
Ain't nothing but a gagi party.
You know, ain't nothing but a Gagi party.
Legit. Ain't nothing but a gagi party. Oh, bro, I would not know how to feel when I hear that, bro.
Same motherfucking place at the same motherfucking time.
Oh my god.
Scoops doggy, doggy dog.
Dames.
Scoops Scoops doggy dog.
Dames.
Bro, we're turning these conyos into hips. The hip hoppers, bro. The hippest conyos in the world, bro. I'd hang with that crew. Ain't nothing but a gaggy party.
I'm trying so hard to think of stuff, man, but I'm cringing at the same time.
See, it's gonna go incredible conyo again.
I was looking at some like terms as well. Like there's Lodi, which is idle backwards.
Yeah.
Lodi.
And there was
Lodi
also
party.
Lods.
there's a lot of people saying chongs is a thing.
Yeah, chong.
What's chongs?
It's like bro, but like
Yeah, I've heard that.
the conyo is bro.
Chongs.
Yeah, chong. Let's go to BGC. Like it's just
Chong.
referring to the other dude that he's talking to.
Right. What's charot?
It's like saying, oh, it's a joke. Like, oh, jokes.
And they say char.
Yeah, that's because it's shortened version.
Yeah.
But then people kind of meld that into other thing, like chariot turned into chariot. You know what I mean? And then it became, I don't know, I'm not even kidding, dude. It became like, remember when I was talking about Sana Oil? That somehow changed to China Oil. I know, because it sounds like, you know.
Yeah, China oil.
Yeah, but char is like a different kind of, it's
Yeah.
not conyo, it's from a different kind of sexual
Slang.
group. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I'd seen it in our comments sometimes. Someone would say something and then they'd be like, jar.
Is it RJ?
I don't know. It'd be like the something at the end of it. Char.
Yeah, it's like a joke slang.
What?
Jar. So jar's like joke.
Charizard.
Char.
Charmander.
Yeah. RJ.
No, bro. Imagine it was a theme park just for conyos.
It's a theme park I don't want to go to.
I know, but it's one of those things like, you know, like it's
We're going home.
You go to Jurassic Park for dinosaurs. What would you call it? Instead of Jurassic Park, it'd be JOWA-ssic. JOWA-ssic. JOWA-ssic Park. Bring your JOWA. Bring your JOWA to the Jurassic Park.
Bring your girlfriend here.
Bring your girlfriend here.
And make out with her at JOWA-ssic Park.
Stupid.
There's always a Jeff Goldblum character.
Sanang jowa mo.
I really don't
That's
know.
why they go into Jurassic Park, because they got no jaw. It's terrible. How's the single life?
It's all the single people going to Jurassic Park just to see what it's like to have a girlfriend.
I know, bro.
They're in the cart. Like, this is the part of the relationship where if you had a joa, you would be going out for dinner.
They're in that ball, the clear ball, and they're by themselves, bro. And it's a park, and it's like people, like couples and stuff, having picnics and shit.
And you're just there.
You look to your left. That's what normal Joa would look like.
JOWA-ssic Park.
Go to Jurassic Park.
Find a girlfriend there.
Is it like when they first rock up, and it's like they're looking, and then one dude has to turn your head. It's like, what?
Majestic.
God damn it, you did it.
Life finds a way.
Yeah.
Life always finds a way.
You get a DNA of some like DNA of like frogs, so you can find love.
Joe is part reptilian, man.
They're cloning Joas, man. It's instead of the mosquito in the amber, it's just a mosquito that has the what's the flu virus that was in the Philippines.
Oh no!
Dengue.
The dengue mosquito.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh!
Because she gets bitten, she's like, oh, what is that? They take
It's
that.
a flying epis.
They take the DNA and then
Dengue.
Instead of the Cretaceous period, it's like you are now in the Telesaria period, and all these love teams are just there.
Yeah.
I always had a joa like them.
That's like the history of all the other, you know. This is what's the name? Rico Yan. Sandara Park is here. Oh my gosh,
Heart
bro.
Evangelista.
And then you hear like
Shut up.
footsteps in the glass.
Oh
Like
shit.
Yeah.
The water.
it's Papa P.
It's he's a super Joa.
It's like
I'm a super joa right there. Piolo Pascual, bro. All the single guys like, I wish I was like you, so strong.
And then
Wow.
Sound like majestically like this.
I don't know why, but like Vice Ganda as a raptor and just like she's walking around like
Just knocking on things.
That's the Velosagandas.
They chase you throughout the whole thing.
Vice Los Aganda.
I'm here for the Ann Curtises, but not the Velosagandas.
Vice Los Aganda. Ah, dude.
Voice loss around. She's covered in feathers.
They are covered in
She has been before.
Yeah, yeah.
She dresses really well.
So, yeah.
Dresses really well.
Peacocking.
Jeff Goldblum's character is like, God created man, man created Joa. Joa destroys God.
In JOWA-ssic Park.
So good.
JOWA-ssic Find your girlfriend there.
The sequel is Jurassic Park, The Lost Girl.
And then when you get there, it's like there's a chick going, "Are you lost, baby girl?" Whoa, I'm in Jurassic Park too.
I am in Jurassic Park too. You're in Jurassic Park. I'm in Jurassic Park too. And that's the trailer there. No.
Lost inside the park.
But he's single, pa.
But he's single.
The first one didn't work.
Oh, bro.
Oh man.
Oh, bro. Another dinosaurs try hard to tops.
Hard at tops.
They try hard to top each other.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, so anyone who's single out there, we created an amusement park for you guys so you can finally feel how it is to be loved.
It's a perfect example of JOWA's.
Jurassic Park, and
Jurassic
it's
Park.
definitely Mahal.
Mahal.
There's that one guy who's like trying to smuggle out the samples in the little spray can.
Yeah.
The IT guy. What the fuck?
It's raining and he like can't see because he's like wiping his glasses. I just want to get JOWA's out of here. I just want to.
He's at Jurassic Park and he's trying to sign up to a dating website.
Yeah.
And it like freezes and he goes,
You didn't say the magic word.
Say the password.
Samuel L. Jackson there.
Oh man, I don't even know the actor's name. I just remember him as Newman from.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
his
Seinfeld.
no, he's Newman.
Then he disappeared.
I also remember this. He's trying to wipe his glasses, but he's doing these like
in the rain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
trying to wipe them from the inside as well. Like, come on, man, come on, bro.
You can be a Velociganda like trainer as well. Do one of these.
Yeah.
Vice Gunda. Yeah. Look at me, right here. Look at me.
Bunch of them.
Blue.
Blue.
This is how you control your Joas.
You got 4 of them now.
Ooh, player.
Oh, and if you're Chris Pratt, I'm pretty sure you'll have 4 Joas, bro. Just following him. He's trying to get away on a motorbike and they're fucking running like after him. This guy, man.
There's a dinosaur, it's a Shotasaurus. You only see him for a short time.
Yeah, they went extinct early. That's what it is.
You know how they look at the cage and they go, were these scratches there before? But he's looking at his back like, fuck, were these scratches there before? Man. This Joa's gone crazy. She's a fucking hybrid.
She's a hybrid. Clever girl.
It's like, where is this bitch? And then someone calls and goes, she's still in your house.
You guys did the whole movie.
The whole series.
I'm like remembering the movie. I'm like, holy shit, that's a good movie.
Describe the entire movie. And right at the end, there's one Jowa in like in the water that bites the helicopter. Like this is one.
Yeah.
He's trying to escape from Jurassic Park and just you
Even the
can't leave.
CEO.
And also, there's
going
going to be Jurassic Park would has to have
Huh?
the Jurassic Park has to have a kitchen scene.
Oh yeah.
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 holding the jelly like just shaking.
Just holding her mouth closed, eh?
What you call it? The Velociganda just go through the window.
Oh yeah.
Just breathe on it.
Yeah.
It's tapping the thing.
Oh, fuck.
I love Jurassic Park, bro. One of my favorite.
with her nails, man. Her like acrylic nails.
The window, hey, the eyeball.
They learned how to open doors.
She learned how to open doors.
To
And
my
this bitch
heart.
is like,
And like,
because her nails are so long and he's just like tapping on shit.
her nails are so long, and she just got them done as well.
Yeah, so
it's
she doesn't want
it's
to open a doorknob.
She finally, her nails are dry. Now she can open doors.
There's actual like a job where you can like dig up old like Jowa bones.
What?
The archaeologists.
Yeah.
They dig up the fossils of Jowas from the past. That's your exes.
Wow.
Exiologist.
Exiologist.
Ex-Jowas, bro. But yeah, man.
Exiologist.
If you are single and you want to go to JOWA-ssic Park, bro, just let us know.
Yeah.
Send you right there, bro.
We'll have a helicopter
Free
pick you up
tickets.
and take you the
Isla Nublar.
to JOWA-ssic Park. We will take you there.
Find your Jowa there. Fucking monster.
Whichever you like.
Short or longer hair.
You're alive.
JOWA-ssic Park.
Find the Jowa there. Oh man.
Keep a watch out for Jurassic Park 2.
The lost.
The lost girl.
Oh, dude. Oh man.
Ay, nako.
They're multiplying by themselves. Clever girl.
Clever girl.
That's the most dumbest way to die. Oh,
No.
clever girl.
That's when you're looking at a chick and then your girlfriend's right here. Yeah. Clever girl. Staring at you the whole time.
Have you seen the TikTok where this guy's like at the beach and he's
Yeah.
like filming like girls in bikinis
Yeah.
and then it pans and
just
then
her face.
her missus is just staring at him. It's just her face like this.
Clever girl.
Clever girl.
Alright. Dude. Oh mate.
All right, let's go to the wall.
Oh my gosh, man.
What the fuck?
Fucking hell, dude.
Clever girl.
I don't want to follow that. This shit's fucking funny. Oh my god. Oh, I need a big breather. Okay.
It's okay. Take
The thing that I've been thinking about this week is really, I think it's just like an observation. I spent my time, like some time in Philippines as a kid, and it was like a simpler time, you know, when kids have simple toys and shit, like marbles and stuff, and yo-yo,
Slingshots.
a top, even slingshot is really like a weapon though, but still, like, but we find like tumbang preso, bro. All you need is your chinelas and a can. That's it.
Yeah.
And you've got a fucking game. There was a
Very nice name for a game about chinelas.
yeah, no.
Tumbang Prezzo.
Tumbang preso. But the reason that I bring this up is like I was thinking over time you kind of lose that, right? You know, seeing the street kids play with these games and stuff, and then eventually like PlayStations came out.
Oh yeah.
And then the toys that like kids would ask for, it changed from like, you know, razor scooters and then hoverboards. You remember that like a few years ago? It's like $200.
Yeah.
And it's gone from the whole.
It's not
you know,
simple anymore, yeah?
No, bro, it's like it's devices now.
Yeah.
People are asking for like money so they can buy skins on the game that they're playing on the iPad.
Yeah, that's true.
So you
What is
kinda lose-
Roadblocks, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
right?
know what that
That's like
is,
Minecraft.
bro. Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, that's what my nephew wants. I'm like, okay, anything else?
Is
I'm
it,
like,
the game, right?
yeah,
Is
the
it
game. And
Yeah,
he's always on the iPad playing Roadblocks. I don't know what it is.
You buy,
Minecraft
you
style.
buy him actual blocks that you put on the road.
Yeah, get Lego at least,
Get him
right?
Lego. Get him Lego, yeah.
It's like, no, this is like manual kind of Minecraft, like Lego blocks, you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
But the thing that I've been seeing recently in Philippines is there's this, it's like a revival of this old game called Lato Lato.
Right.
I don't know if you guys have played this, but basically it's like two plastic balls, right? And they used to be like connected to a piece of like a stick, and all you needed to do was like hit it up, and then they would kind of like two balls would go separate ways, and then they bounce off each other, and then they'll go back down, and then they'll bounce off each other again, and then you constantly just go whack, 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 whack. Like I've got a video of it for you. So it looks like this, right?
Oh yeah.
Very simple, very simple. And this is what I remember playing like as a kid. But then it's taken like, I don't know, it's like a viral thing in Philippines right now. But it's changed. Even like Lolas and stuff are playing. But it's just a string now. But eventually it's like,
Is it the same? Oh yeah.
see, very simple. Like just 2 pieces of plastic. Now,
Yeah, wow.
and this is where it's just street kids and stuff like full of them playing, right?
Is that like a lot of them at once?
Yeah. And I was thinking to myself like, oh, that's nice. Like, you know, it like kids are getting back into like the simple things and enjoying the simple stuff.
That's
And
mad.
then I saw this video of someone getting married, and you know they're introducing the bride. It's like the church, like this is the aisle, and then the doors open up. It's a beautiful scene, and it's like gonna show the bride. And I'll let the video play.
Is it like
The doors are opening to the church, and it's revealing the bride. Nice dress. But then there's 3 kids in the back. Even the editor is like, what is going on? Just completely ruined it, right?
oh my goodness.
Like you see how annoying it gets. Like imagine like everybody doing that, even in the most
all at
inappropriate times.
I thought
And then I'm thinking like, man, thank
wasn't
God for fucking iPads. we gotta stop this, man.
I wasn't expecting that. I thought they were going to use it as like the applause almost. It's like she walks in.
That would have been pretty cool.
Oh, but when I saw the streets behind them, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I see what's going on. This has gone too much. It's like when Pokemon Go was a thing. Imagine that.
Right.
Yeah,
Imagine
you're
Pokemon
right.
Go came to a point where someone's wedding got ruined because
people
all these
tried to
people
catch
are like at the church. It was like
There's
a
like
Pokemon
there's a
spot.
lure that's been dropped at the church, bro, and everyone's trying to catch it.
The door opens, you see everyone on their phone like this trying to catch a Pokemon. But that's even worse because there's sound in that one.
That was
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I would give that to my son because like then I have to deal with like late nights of like
Exactly.
I did that like as a part of it as a joke, but also because I wanted to give my friend's son like musical things because I got him a drum set.
He likes music.
Yeah, I got him a drum set, and his mum was like, "Thanks very much, thank you, that's great." Love he loves his drum set. It's great, thank you.
Late at night.
Like he's just smiling through her teeth and just saying, "Thank you."
It reminds me of that episode of Family Guy where Chris is like, it's like, oh, Chris is just playing with himself, and he's playing with the tennis racket with the ball with the string.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And then Peter goes in and then takes it away, and then he's like, "Is you hear the sound again?" And then Peter's like,
He's like, wait a minute.
that ball sound, it kind of like, you know, it's like playing with yourself type of thing.
Well, it'll get annoying real quickly.
Oh, bro,
It's annoying straight away.
Like as a kid, I remember doing that. I was like, oh, this is the best. And then you try to go like see how long you can go for and stuff. And then I think they had competitions and stuff. Like some of these kids
How
were like
would you-
an hour and a half just doing that, man. And it's like a comp.
You know, do the ones where you're like underneath the hand, like around the back and
Yeah, spinning it and
spin
stuff.
around. Yeah.
Nunchucks, bro, like baby toys, bro.
Yeah, a bit annoying.
They scare the shit out of me, bro.
Well, which one?
I was just chilling last night, and I was on my phone just going through reels and stuff, and all I hear is, "I can see you."
Oh shit!
I'm like,
Is it like voice activated?
and this was at the time as well on the screen. I was like looking through like Black Mirror episodes.
Oh shit!
'Cause I want to watch it, but Shivy doesn't want to watch it yet.
Again,
So,
AI is coming
and
too.
then it came to a point where I highlighted. I think it was a scary episode of the latest season, and when I highlighted that, I left it there, and then I just went on my phone, and I was like, "I can see you." At first, I was like full fucking scared,
Fuck.
and then in my next thought is like, "Fuck, Black Mirror has the illest marketing campaign in the world." So I thought it was coming from the TV. I was like, bro, I turned up the TV straight away, bro. If the TV's talking to me, I'm going crazy. Then I heard like noises, and then I opened the couch of my baby Seth's couch, that he sits on, and then his mobile phone, the toy one.
Shit.
It's the one. That was the one that was making the sounds. It's like sometimes the buttons get jammed.
The cow says moo.
Yeah, and then it goes on repeat.
Did you throw it away?
No, I turned it off because I knew it was.
I would have, man. Fuck, dude.
I'm just chilling there, minding my own business, trying to just go through all these reels and stuff.
I would be freaked out if like the toy goes, get out.
Oh yeah.
That's scary.
But you should have seen me because like if there was a camera in the house, bro, you saw me stand up, look at the TV. Like, wow.
Where is it coming
People
from?
have been doing that lately as a prank. They'll like hide a Bluetooth speaker somewhere and they'll play some like ghostly music.
Oh, that's not funny.
So my girlfriend, it happened to her recently. She did it to herself. So she has like white noise when she goes to sleep. It's just like the rain sound, right? But I think the playlist that she had chosen also had whale sounds. Like primed, and so she woke up in the middle of the night like,
That's mad.
it's Mr. Seal Girl.
It's Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Oh, Trey Songz playing in the background. It's Mr. Steal Girl.
just like, and she showed it to me as well, and I'm like, yeah, it's just whale sound. And then because there's a song from Incubus that starts off with like one of the earlier songs. It starts off with a whale sound, and it goes into like the song. And I started playing. She's like, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. She's so freaked out.
Don't mess with the sea, man. Don't mess with the sea.
I remember messing with this dude like ages ago, right? Because we watched this movie called Skeleton Key or something.
Oh, I remember that.
And it's about like voodoo in the South in America. And there's certain songs that were played, I guess, during those rituals. And it sounds like old jazz music. You know? But it's the content of the lyrics in the song.
Because it's based in Louisiana, I think.
Yeah, like the southern states.
New Orleans.
And then I think the song's like, the genre is called like hoodoo. Like it's not voodoo, it's like HOODOO.
Yep.
And then it was one day, like me and Don, we used to work in the mornings. Like, you know, we'll start at like 3:30, finish at 7 a.m.
Yep.
And then we'll come back and then we'll like have a nap or whatever. While this guy was asleep, I was playing that on the radio.
Oh, no. That's fucking scary. What a guy.
Oh my god. It's like songs like, you know, Jeepers Creepers. Where'd you get like very jazzy kind of thing. But it's like so eerie and creepy at the same time.
There was and I think we were talking about it before. There was a jazz or blues artist who there was a legend has it that he went to a crossroads.
Yeah, sold his soul.
And he sold his soul to the devil to become the greatest jazz blues player ever. And like when you listen to that song, because it just it seems eerie, and like there's like this eeriness about his blues songs.
It's funny as fuck.
It's like when people like rewind or put things in reverse.
Yeah,
it sounds like, oh, bro, that freaks me out, bro. When you reverse a song, bro,
and then it's like,
it sounds like.
Whoa!
They do that to they've done it so much to like the Beatles music.
Yeah.
Backwards, and it's like,
John is good.
Yeah, like, bro, come on.
Oh my god!
It sounds like the Cheatcoders are really cool. That's what it sounds like. That's what.
If you listen carefully, you know, it gives you the Morse code to Tupac's Alive.
Yeah.
I believe Tupac was.
Oh my gosh, that's a whole rabbit hole.
Oh, bro, I was like, oh yeah, Tupac's definitely alive, man.
Definitely,
definitely, bro. It's like if you reverse it, it's like, oh, shoot, killed me. I was like, oh shit.
I can't deny it. I'm a straight rider, and I'm still alive.
Find me in a dungeon. This is my location pin. Help me, please.
CJ from San Andreas.
yeah. Like Dave Chappelle's skit. That ain't your wife.
Add me on Facebook. What?
Oh, bro. Yeah, man, I believe Tupac was alive for a long time, bro. And then there was like a particular date where he would come back from the dead or something like that.
7-day theory or something like that.
7-day theory, but that date happened
2023,
like,
man.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
He's gone, man.
Yeah, he's gone.
I've always kind of wondered like what music would be like. You know, I think I told you guys this ages ago. But
Tupac now.
yeah, if he didn't die, like the quality of hip hop, I don't know if certain artists would be out now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If the trajectory kept on going, because everybody was kind of like fucking with hip hop, like gangster rap, right?
Yeah.
And then there's like something took a turn, bro. I was like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, like, because of Tupac, that we have heavily influenced like Kendrick Lamar. You know, so his.
I reckon they've been like way on top of the game, dude, right now. Because it's like the platform just
but then
continued,
again,
they would've been
I don't know,
around.
because of the social media era. Like back then, so you can hide a lot of shit that you do. I reckon like Tupac or Biggie, they would have been canceled in 2010, bro. Or like
I
now,
don't know, man.
there'd be some shit would come up like, oh man, it was a different time.
I
back
wonder
then.
what word's gonna get cancelled next. You
I
what
know, like dickhead's gonna be the next thing that gets canceled. I reckon.
Is it sexist?
It's like ooh,
It's
or
like,
no,
why
no,
not?
pussy will get
Pussy
canceled.
heads.
Right.
I think pussy will be the next thing to get canceled.
That's not cool.
Because then, like, I think the whole the gender thing's gonna come over and be like, you know what, that was a bad thing to say back in 2020 or 2020, and then let's remove it 2040. We're never gonna say it again.
Right.
You know, one of my favorite things. I was talking about it with the guys over the weekend. When DeAndre was on the show, and you were like, "Here's the Uso with the Puso," and he was like, "Did you call me a Pusio, bro?"
Pussy.
Nah, bro. you know what I really said? It's the Uso with the heart. I don't even know if that was any better.
Explain that shit to him, man.
Yeah, that's not even any better.
Explain it to him. He doesn't speak Tagalog, bro.
He's saying you're soft as fuck.
He's getting more and more offended.
Whoa.
Dig up, ref. Dig up.
Hey man, we're spreading the culture.
Puso
And now he
with the
knows. Now he
So
knows.
with the Puso.
Puso with the puso.
But yeah, man. Like, I reckon new words are gonna pop up, and then the old words that we're gonna say. I reckon when we're old and grey, we'll be like, man, we used to be able to say all these words.
Oh, that's whack.
You know, it's gonna happen, bro. All
You
these
really
swear words we
gotta
used to say, it's gonna be completely different.
Step on eggshells or whatever, right? Every time you talk
Unless
to
there's
someone.
a turn where we're like, it's like, okay, look, you know, we don't have to be too, stepping on eggshells. There's ways around it, type of thing. But I don't think so. I think the whole thing, the eggshells are gonna keep going everywhere.
That's true.
Keep going everywhere. That's the future. Unless you're a comedian, they get away with everything.
Yeah.
Or they get cancelled.
You just say it was a bit.
Or they get cancelled.
Generally, well,
I don't think canceling's as strong as it was, though.
Depends.
It depends on what you do, though.
Yeah.
But I don't think like the whole joke thing. I think because joke canceling was a thing, but now it's less of a thing. It's not as effective as it was back then. Because like now everyone's like, you got to consider growth in different eras and stuff like that. You can't say, oh, you said the F word back in in the 90s when it was, and by back then it was you got to admit it. It was
like
laxed
you're
out.
gonna have to cancel everybody.
There has to be a certain period of time where you allow people to make a mistake and then atone for that mistake. Because people will say something, and it could be ignorance, it could be malicious, but then if they try to correct it and try to make it better or like do better, then like canceling them doesn't allow them to
like the
to
whole
do better.
it's the whole Kevin Hart thing. He apologized for what he said.
What did he say again?
He was saying that it was a homophobic joke about his son.
About his son, if his son.
And I remember the joke, and I remember at the time, this is hilarious and type of thing.
Yeah.
And then,
that's why he couldn't host the.
And he couldn't host the thing.
Yeah, I remember
because he already apologized for it. But then he was like, you know what? I already apologized once for it. I'm not gonna do it again. He stood his ground. Everyone's like, oh, you the man. Then 2 days later, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm really, really sorry.
But it comes to a point that you got to consider growth and of the joke, and where the joke was like said in a different era,
and what
or the context and stuff. That's why I think joke canceling is a bit less than it is.
Lame.
It makes you wonder what the point of the cancellation is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if they did something from the past, they're obviously sorry about it, and then you go, no, that's not enough. It's like, at what point, like, are you trying to, like, so by pointing this out that he made this mistake back then, that he didn't know he was making a mistake, but he knows now, and he said sorry. It's like, was that what you were after? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Or even if it's just this is the joke, and at a certain time they think it's funny.
I still think it's funny.
But it's not. But it's not like, but the realizing, yes, it could be offensive, but it's like there's a joke there, and they're calling it like just because that's their job to be a comedian.
Comedians, I think people kind of forget. Other than making you laugh, it's like they're trying to bring out the ridiculousness of the society, right? Yeah. But it's like the time in society too. That's why Shakespeare's jokes is like kind of shit compared to like jokes now, but he's talking about stuff that was funny back then, and everyone would have thought like, oh fuck, this guy's the best or whatever. Kevin Hart was doing a joke back in 2010. Do you know what I mean? So now it's not funny to people,
and some it's gonna be just irrelevant.
Exactly. So it's one of those things. You go, all right, I'm sorry, I did that at the time. No one thought I was doing anything wrong, but now obviously times have changed. That's wrong. I'm sorry for it. It's like, okay, but we want to cancel you even more. It's like, bro, the point was to get this guy educated.
Yeah, even though you're educated, you said what you said. Nah, man, you gotta get canceled, bro.
Yeah.
It's that mentality, which is
like, where do you stop?
Yeah, exactly.
I used to work with this dude who used to make really like misogynistic type jokes. And
what's one?
I'm not gonna say for sure. Come on, bro.
Don't edit it.
Gotta edit a lot, man.
But yeah, he used to say a lot of misogynistic jokes. Because he was like my manager, I'd just be like, ha. And then, like, and not kind of like call it out. But then, somebody did call it out one time. I'm like, oh, I don't think you can say that, man. And he's like, oh, I'm just joking. But like, because of his age and like where, like the time he grew up, that's his humor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, I remember thinking, I'm like, it's so weird that like somebody thinks that because they're in a certain age and then that gives them the permission to make jokes like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's the flip side of, yes, it's like you make a joke in this time, but then if you're past that time, but you still make that joke.
Oh yeah.
They're just stuck in a different time, different era.
You're an asshole. That's what that is.
Oh my god.
It's the gray area. There's always gonna be that gray area because like jokes, like comedians are always trying to push the envelope.
Yeah.
And they're always gonna try and push that like that little line where you can offend someone easily.
Yeah, comfort and uncomfortable.
That's what they want. That's the thing, and then they're always gonna keep pushing it, and that'll be that gray area that that's gonna happen. And I don't know, like. Maybe, I don't know if it happens with any other profession. I don't think so. Like, it feels like it's only...
music is obviously...
Music, and also probably movies as well. They're going to push...
Yeah, movies.
Push that gray area to make it comfortable.
Django and shit.
Because at the end of the day, to entertain someone, you got to make them feel something. Even if it's in a negative connotation.
There shouldn't be any, I reckon. We're going to live in a world that's very just filtered.
I know, like,
that's
going to be bland.
Vanilla bland. There's like, what the fuck is this?
It's going to be like Demolition Man. Have you seen Demolition Man?
No, I haven't actually seen it.
Demolition Man with Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes. And then they're so the thing is they're 90s cops and the 90s villain.
They were frozen.
They were frozen. That's the way they like prison people. And they got frozen. Cool. And then one of the villain gets unfrozen in, say, probably like 50 years later. And the world is a filtered world. Like you get fined when you swear.
Yeah,
like you get all this fine and stuff.
I want to watch it.
It's actually
more. I think I remember it about the phrasing. Was Wesley Snipes the bad guy?
Yeah.
I think I've seen it a long time. I want to watch it.
It's one of the best.
I think I've seen it, but it's like can't remember it.
Action movies. Bro.
My favorite thing is because there's like the 3 seashells of how like you you clean up after yourself after you go to the bathroom, and there's 3 seashells, and because he's been defrosted, has no idea how to use these 3 seashells, and people don't explain it to him.
He's looking for toilet paper.
Yeah, so what he does is he goes up to the sensor and just starts swearing at it. Oh, no. And then all the fines come out, and then he goes to the bathroom and he's like, "I'll see you guys later."
It becomes a running joke because he's this, Sylvester Stallone, big beefy guy, and then Rob Schneider.
Yeah.
He was
He's
like,
in it
this
too.
guy doesn't even know how to use the 3 seashells.
Yeah.
It's kind of like saying like, oh, this guy doesn't even know how to wipe his bum. You know, like it's that kind of joke.
Yeah.
And like, that world that they live in is like
Censored.
as they can't even touch each other during sex. They have helmets
Hard
on.
out nanny state type shit.
Yeah,
Bro, it's like
That's that Vision Pro shit.
it's like yeah,
We're heading for that now.
it's like the
Oh, yeah.
augmented
And the
reality.
only restaurant that exists was Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Wow.
Taco Bell everywhere. And underground is where the rebellion happens and stuff.
Here's a fun fact. Do you remember a movie Idiocracy?
Yeah, I can't find that shit anywhere now, man.
There's
Is that one with Terry Crews as a president?
yeah, he's a president.
Yeah.
He's president. El something El Grande or
He was
something.
I think it's like
a
dystopian. Is
wrestler.
that a dystopian
Yeah.
movie as well?
Is this when
Yeah.
they cancel so much and then it comes down to a world being dumbed out?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
Oh, I've gotta
basically,
see
what
this.
the premise of it was, this guy was frozen. I think.
He was in the
Everyone's
military,
frozen.
Sounds
Yeah.
exactly
and then they
the
did
same
like
as the
some
other one.
cryo
Yeah.
project.
And then so he wakes up like years in the future, and because smarter people chose not to procreate, and all the
Yeah.
dumb people procreated, and so everybody just was dumb in the future. Well, what they did was, so that apparently this is and I need to confirm
It's
this.
a great movie.
In the movie, the directors, the creators of that movie wanted to have a pair of shoes that were like, what would dumb people wear in the future? Like, doesn't need laces or anything like that. So they sourced a small company back then, which is now Crocs. Crocs. Like in that movie, they had everybody wearing Crocs.
Yeah.
And now in the year 2023,
Everyone's right.
Here we are, bro.
people
Yeah,
are just
they
wearing
predicted
Crocs.
it.
Now we're just going to wait for Terry Crews to be president.
Jesus Christ.
Well, there was that thing of, when Trump got elected,
Yeah.
that
The
was,
Simpsons.
they were trying to say like, oh, Idiocracy's kind of gone with, oh, you've taken a character from TV and put him in the office.
Yeah.
It's very like, the movie. And everyone's
Yeah,
drinking
American
Gatorade or some shit.
Yeah, because
love it, man.
electrolytes.
Yeah, bro.
And they're watering the plants with Gatorade,
Gatorade.
and they couldn't figure out why the plants were dying.
yeah.
They're like, why is it dying? And the guy's like, electrolytes is salt, and salt kills the plants. And they're like, what? But electrolytes are good for you.
Yeah, so like Luke Wilson's character becomes like the smartest.
Smartest guy.
He's like average Joe type of
He's
Right,
a grunt.
exactly.
Like he's just a grunt,
Yeah.
right? Like he's just a yeah.
And then he becomes the smartest person in the world, which is
My
crazy.
God.
Yeah, I need to watch that again.
That
yeah.
does sound like.
Watch
they
that.
predicted it.
Yeah, watch that
need to
movie
watch that.
and watch Demolition Man as
I'm
well.
gonna watch Demolition Man.
My,
Yeah.
my favorite thing is when he and I programmed my my Amazon products to do the same thing as well, and I'd be like, when he turns on the lights and turns it off, he goes, illuminate, deluminate.
Oh, is this Demolition Man?
Yeah, Demolition
Oh,
Man.
God.
Illuminate.
He's like, look what I did with this. Illuminate. Lights turn on. Deluminate.
Did you do that as your keyword?
Yeah, I did it.
That's cool.
What's your boggle? Fucking hell, man.
What's your boggle? Yeah.
I love that. I love that movie.
Yeah, man.
Hi, friend. What's your
Bro,
boggle?
I'm gonna watch that again.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Like that and Last Action Hero, they're two of my favorite
Yeah.
90s movies, bro. Just the concept is like, oh my god, ahead of the time.
If you haven't seen those movies, man, check it out. I think they're on Prime.
Bro,
I
they don't
think
make 90s movies.
90s
They don't make
movies.
movies like the 90s action movies.
Yeah.
they were
now.
our Marvel heroes, bro.
Bro,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Schwarzenegger, Stallone.
And they were never in the same movie.
Bruce
it was
Willis.
really
No.
like Marvel vs. DC
Yeah.
type.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy. Van Damme was
Oh,
another
Yeah,
one too.
man.
Street
Van
Fighter.
Damme.
Oh, my God.
Wasn't he Guile? Yeah.
Bro. And it was like a trend where like you can never understand the action hero. You have to have an accent. No matter who you are, like if you're going to be a star, an action star, you have to have like a foreign accent that
It was
no one
like
understands.
It was like that was
Are
like
you
the
doing
sound.
Stallone?
No, that was just an
Surrounding
amalgamation of all of them.
Yeah. That's true.
Stallone, Schwarzenegger, and
Steven
Van Damme.
Seagal was there.
Oh,
He's
man.
fucking weird, bro.
Steven Seagal, bro.
that ponytail, bro.
Bro, his fighting scenes are the best.
Yeah, it is.
bro.
He doesn't move much.
So apparently,
He's so
he,
stiff when he. Yeah.
apparently, like he is not liked. Let's just call it.
Nah,
out.
he's a shit cunt.
hated in the industry.
Everyone
man.
hates him.
Hard, bro.
Like
Apparently, he's a real dick.
yeah,
Mad narcissist, man.
yeah. Apparently, and
I heard the mafia got to him and then he quit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why?
Well, like, yeah, they threatened him and all this shit, and then he had some like run-ins with the Italian mafia and
Oof.
kind of fucked him. He
Oh.
turned into a real bitch real quick.
Poor
I didn't realize
bastard.
he was,
Thank you to the Italians.
one of his latest movies, they had like the VFX in it was just like the stock VFX. Where you drop in an effect and then chroma key it out, like you just key out the explosion. And
wasn't he one of the villains in Machete?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, yeah.
Was it? I think that's the last time I've seen him.
bro,
But he's making his own movies.
Danny Trejo is the like another I guess
He's a fucking legend, bro.
action hero, bro. Danny Trejo as Machete.
If there's any pro wrestling fans out there, check out Lucha Underground.
I've heard
Created by the guys who created Spy Kids and Machete, and so Robert Rodriguez. So the cool thing about it, it's wrestling, but the back, you know how they have backstage scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
They have actual movie scenes.
Oh shit.
So it's like playing a video game type of thing. So everything's all cinematic.
Right.
Like the backstage interactions and storylines are all cinematic.
Wait, it's a movie.
It's a Netflix series.
Oh, okay.
But it's like we're watching pro wrestling. So they have matches and stuff, but in between they have scenes,
Proper movie scenes.
like proper movie
What's it
scenes. Lucha Underground.
Lucha.
I think they've
Underground.
done 5 seasons or something like that. But it's interesting.
Wow.
Like one of the broadcast announcers is a vampire. So they don't really go far left type of shit. And it's all like based in Mexico and stuff. So they just speak a little like a lot of Spanish and stuff, and they just
Wrestling's
it's
a big
violent,
thing
bro.
in Mexico, huh?
Yeah, the whole luchador thing, lucha libre thing,
Nacho
man.
Libre.
Nacho Libre.
But yeah, check it out. If you like Robert Rodriguez's stuff, like Once Upon a Time in Mexico and Spy Kids or the Machete series, bro, you got to check out Lucha Underground, bro. It has that vibe, very gritty, vampires and shit, and violent.
It's very Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Sounds like Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Yeah, man. It sounds like From Dusk Till Dawn, bro.
Dusk Till Dawn, sorry, yeah.
Dusk Till Dawn.
Like, imagine in between just wrestling matches.
And then Selma Hayek's feet.
Yeah, fit.
That
That was a Tarantino request for sure, bro.
Yeah, he was in Dusk Till Dawn, yeah.
Yeah.
Did he direct it? No, he didn't.
No,
direct
he wrote the story.
it. He wrote it.
Yeah, that's why people get mixed up.
Man.
In the story, I have Selma Hayek's foot in my mouth.
Yeah, he wrote it himself.
This is the reason why he wrote a movie, just so he can have Selma Hayek's foot in his mouth. This is the same reason why James Cameron made Titanic, because he just wanted to go and see it. It's like, oh yeah, someone pay for my trip down there. I'm doing it for research. It's a movie, by the way.
That's the craziest thing, bro. Like, it's been done before, bro.
The
You would think
Selma Hayek's foot.
no, just going down to see this, going down to see the Titanic type of thing.
Yeah, I know.
It's been done before. It's not like going
Just
to
watch
the
the
moon,
movie,
bro.
bro. Just watch the movie.
They never upped the
Scenes
tech.
are so much better.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Oh,
Oh, man.
I was looking at the Nickelodeon effect. Apparently, Nickelodeon is a kind of like a cinema back in the day.
Yeah, because he said...
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that
Now
makes
it
more
makes
sense.
sense.
But then again, when I was a kid, when I heard that line, I thought
Yeah,
of
fucking
They
Nickelodeon.
made
Yeah.
that.
bro.
They intentionally.
Yeah.
Oh, right. He
So
watches Rugrats like me.
For context in Titanic...
He is a rugrat.
For context in
Street
Titanic,
rat.
Leonardo DiCaprio's character says, I saw that in a Nickelodeon once and wanted to try it.
Yeah, and apparently that was a freestyle on that ad lib. And
Freestyle.
And
yo.
Leonardo DiCaprio is such a great actor that he ad libbed that, knowing. I reckon he knew people were gonna point that shit
Yeah.
out. He knew people were gonna. Then he knew, and he done the research.
He
as
knew
well.
the research then. He knew that Nickelodeon was a thing.
Because the thing he said, I saw this in a Nickelodeon.
In a Nickelodeon.
Not I saw this on
In
Nickelodeon.
He's a smart cookie.
I saw it on a Nick at Night once. I saw it on a Robot Chicken one time.
Robot chicken.
I've said
Sort of Adult Swim.
All right. So yeah, is there anything else you want to say? Or are you hungry as bro?
I'm
eh?
spent, bro.
We'll save it for the next
Yeah.
episode.
I just realized
Next episode.
I bought some ulam, and there's only like one ulam that has rice. We're gonna have to share it.
Look at Don's
Malay.
disappointment. He's so angry.
Muhammad Malek. All right.
Hey, we should get a
Malay.
rice cooker. Invest one.
Oh,
here.
bro.
That's a good idea, right?
100%.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm sure there is one.
get a
here.
cake.
I'm pretty sure there's a way to use.
Just get a bag of rice and just leave it
man.
here.
Microwave it. All good.
Yeah.
All right. This is the part of the show we call the Cheatcoders Stash, where we nominate song from local or global or something from last week or this week or something from the future or something that no one really knows of, we like to share music and it makes the world go round. So, out of his request, because last week
I have a
he had one of those moments.
stash trauma right now.
Stash.
You want to go first?
Constipation. So that's
Stash
Blazing.
patient.
What song do you want to nominate to revive your Cheatcoders stash status
Yeah, hold up.
on the show?
What song did Elo post this week?
I realized when I said the word, it sounds too close. And if you bleep it, it's going to sound like I said the word.
It's a lose-lose situation, bro.
I'm going to get cancelled now. Thanks, everyone.
Now I gotta think of a way to make it look. Oh my God, I might just cut the whole thing out.
It's been nice knowing you
I have
guys.
to cut it from when you said it. That's the whole thing. I think it's easier.
Okay, so on the way here, I was listening to some music
Yep.
and
The Wiggles.
put on this song by, I don't have internet, so you're gonna have to look it up.
Yep.
Little Sims
SIMZ.
Z
Is that the latest one?
called Gorilla.
I think that's. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I heard this off someone else. I can't remember.
Not Ella.
Not Ella. No, I would put Ella under the bus.
Shout out to Ella.
Yeah, this good hip hop tracks. Stash trauma. That really set me back last week. I was like, oh man, I was thinking about it the other day.
I won't touch my phone this time. I won't touch
Wow,
my phone.
that's amazing horns at the start of the
thanks,
song.
man. Thanks. Now it's just too
I like
obvious.
it's sounding
Now
really
you're giving
like
too many compliments.
triumphant. You know, hey.
Stima bimma.
I saw like on the TikTok, people are like going crazy over the music video because it's really.
Oh, it's a music video.
It's a good music video.
Oh shit.
I like this song. I really do.
Thanks, man. Cheers.
You miss London?
Yeah, a little bit.
You missed the accent.
Miss my kids. Shout out to my kids.
Shout outs.
Let's hope that their first word's not gagi.
Gagi party.
The first word's going to be simma.
Your kids listen to this? You play this around your kids?
No, I don't think so.
I tried to play some hip hop.
They don't vibe with it.
Yeah.
It's got to be like Baby Shark, Wiggles.
Mister.
They love that shit.
I like this song. I heard this as well during the week.
Yeah,
And it's just got a nice pocket, man. It's just
I love effortless rap. Right?
Yeah.
When it sounds like you just don't care about
just
the
talking.
delivery,
yeah.
and it
talking.
really, and the flow is dope. It's just so good. Much better than someone trying to emphasize some. You know, trying to rap.
Yeah, it is effortless. Yeah.
Hey,
There you have it.
I think you redeemed yourself.
Yeah,
man.
thanks, guys.
I think you did.
Well done.
I still have flashes from last
Very
week. I was
good
like,
choice.
oh man, that was a shit track.
I was looking back at the footage, and then you used to see. I was just looking at our phones. It's hilarious, bro.
It wasn't on the YouTube, eh? I didn't mean to cut it.
Full anxiety
Obviously,
attack. Like,
They're not reacting.
All right, don't do any stuff. What song do you want to play on the Cheatcoders star?
I want to play an oldie but a goldie from a young artist by the name of Music Soul Child.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, this is just a really chill track that I used to listen to a lot. This is a song called Millionaire by Music Soul Child.
Millionaire.
I want to be a millionaire.
This is a good album as well. This album had "Teach Me How to Love." I love that song.
Like this song has a nice pocket as well. Just like
What do you mean by pocket?
like how
Flow.
it's
It's
just
the
the
stuff
flow.
that's on the side of your pants.
Where you
Like
just
It's got nice pockets.
Like
where you decide to put your flow on.
the drums are just like constant.
Oh, okay.
And the pocket is like it just sits there. It sits nicely.
So in between the drums.
Yeah.
Yeah, wherever you do. Like some people will like be on the beat, some people will be off the beat. You know, the
Okay,
pocket
yeah.
is what you make it.
Yeah. And also like when sometimes with drummers, a pocket is just like the way that they play the drums is really It's just like that's.
Okay, I'm just as
How
lost
they-
as
how they
well
play.
as in the beginning.
It just sounds nice.
Pockets. Can
Like
you
Prince
find
Hakeem.
pockets?
You know, like
Sounds like you.
Thanks, man.
Music Soul Child was the artist that you'd listen to when you don't want to listen to mainstream.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, I'm different. I listen to neo soul.
Music
Nah,
Soul
you just
Child.
listen to Music Soul Child, bro.
Yeah.
No one else but Music Soul Child. Maybe a little Maxwell and D'Angelo, but it's always Music Soul Child.
Soulfest.
Yeah, bro.
This song come out in 07.
I'm not
I
sure.
think so. I'm just trying to remember because this is one of the albums that I downloaded. I don't know if I'm incriminating.
Put on a CD.
On a CD, yeah.
It's so easy.
And then you do it by track.
Yeah.
And one of the tracks would be like lower quality. It's like, fuck. Gotta find a high quality one. Need 192 KBs.
This one was a 64 KB. Downloaded it quick though.
Didn't have to wait half a day.
Kids nowadays are like, it's not 1080p.
Oh
It's not
my
in 4K.
gosh, man.
Yeah, this song's so simple, man. It's just like nice. It's like,
Bro.
the
Whole
keys
album
are
is
just
good, bro. Loving music.
It's just
Check it out, bro.
love
a
it.
nice pocket.
Nice.
Like-
Alright.
Good
It's a
pockets.
hot pocket.
Deep pockets.
Nice pocket.
All right. What song do you want to nominate on the Cheatcoders stash, Mr. Christian Garcia?
Pizza pocket.
The song is called Nike. Or Nike, for some people that pronounce it that way.
Nike.
And
And I want to say
Oh
to
wait,
people,
I've seen the. Have you guys seen the Nike movie?
Yeah.
It's really good. Anyway, yeah,
Air.
let's continue. Yeah, Air. Yeah, it was good.
this guy doesn't listen to the podcast.
Yeah. Oh, you guys. Yeah, it's a good movie, man. Episode, the past one. Yeah.
Have you heard about the Tetris movie, bro?
Hello.
That's the same episode.
Yeah, same one.
I'm just rehashing the same episode. Tetris movie? Unbelievable.
Mention the Tetris movie. He's like, I don't want to watch a Tetris movie. Fucking Tetris.
But it's so good. It's about Russia during the communist era.
Is it actually?
It's about Tetris. I don't give a fuck.
Wait. What'd you say?
It's on Apple TV.
It's about
The
Soviet
Tetris,
Union.
like the creation of Tetris. It came from the Soviet Union.
I think I actually want to watch that.
Yeah, you do. You want to watch it.
I think I'm gonna watch it.
It's about Tetris, bro. I don't give a fuck about blocks, bro.
That's my impression of rap.
Ralph was so mad.
Fucking Tetris.
For some reason, he's Gilbert Gottfried all of a sudden.
Fucking Tetris. I don't want to watch Tetris. It's about Tetris. So boring.
This song's called Nike. Actually, before I say anything, in Australia we say Adidas. We don't say Adidas.
I say Adidas though.
Do you? I never heard you say Adidas in my life.
I don't know why I started saying it. Maybe because my parents call it
Maybe after the movie.
Adidas.
But yeah.
Adidas.
They say Adidas, we say go fuck yourselves.
My
Yeah, this is
Adidas.
Nike by Cat Butch.
Hey.
It's got a nice pocket, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, I hear that pocket, man.
It's not Nike. It's Nike. Shut up.
Nike.
The chorus sounds very Bone Thugsy to me, like very melodic.
It's the.
The chorus bit, like when they actually like singing or whatever.
Because
Why did Bone Thugs come in?
It's the first of the month.
he said it was both though.
Conyo's in harmony, bro. There's Beshi Bone.
Beshi Bone.
Gagi Bone.
Gagi bone. There's got to be a Gagi bone.
Oh, shit.
Hey.
See, very Bone Thugsy, huh?
Yeah.
That was a.
Chong
bone.
Sounds very Lazy Bone. Lazy Bone's. No. This is Crazy Bone that has the deeper voice. Lazy Bone's the one that's going everywhere.
He's on the same flow on all his songs.
You went straight busy. You went busy.
I'm gonna miss every gaggy.
Gagi, 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 gagi. Do you wanna go to Starbucks, baby? go to BGC, yeah. We're so legit, gagi party.
It works so well. Jeez.
All right, I'm gonna play Billy Murray. Billy Murray, and the song is called Bonnie.
Does it have a nice pocket?
Oh, very nice pocket, bro.
How deep is the pocket?
Kind of.
Fuck you guys.
Am I using it right? Nice.
Got to pick up pocket hole too.
R&B
nice,
shit,
man.
like you listen to at nighttime driving home.
Yeah, it's a
Just
nighttime
vibing
drive
and shit.
song.
Is that her?
Yeah, with like vocal presets going
Vocoder
crazy.
on it, yeah.
Oh, I like
Format change, pitch change. I like this.
Is this
Ooh.
Billie Eilish?
Billy Marie.
Billy
Oh,
Marie.
Billie Marie.
Billie
Local
Eilish.
artists.
Local.
Sydney.
Oh wow!
I always like.
I wouldn't have known. It's good.
I always like
Why
the
is no Eshays?
yeah.
A shade.
I always like the contrasting tones, so like the heavy R&B bass, and then
And
like
a very soft-spoken
yeah,
voice.
so, yeah, dude. It just
Is she Filipino?
I really don't know what her background is, but she is dope. Check out her music; it's really good.
She's dope.
It's really good. Let's
I
try
like
to get her on the
the,
show.
Yeah, come on the show.
Yeah, come to the show.
You got good pockets.
I've got this pocket on the side.
I got two right here.
Wow, is your voice of cargo pants? Because it's got a lot of good pockets.
He's not impressed.
I'm too hungry, cunt.
He's not
Fucking
impressed.
too hungry. I'm too hungry.
No more comments from Don, I guess. No more pockets.
Too fucking hungry right
Oh,
now
bro.
for
All
this
right.
shit. Honestly,
All right. So let's. It's been a good episode.
That was good.
Good
Coasting.
little time where
all around the shop. Yeah,
You know, people who want to see the pre-talk that we had on this episode, go to our Patreon.
the Patreon.
And
There's a good chunk of pre-talk. I think that was like 40 minutes.
It's 45 minutes.
hey, and also, yeah, man, where can they find you, Mister? I'm too hungry to talk about anything.
www.dondoingstuff.com. That's my website, at Don Doing Stuff on all the socials. And if you want to check out my music, Don Valix on Spotify and all music streaming platforms.
Hey, and where can they find you, Garcia?
It's Christian Wild Thought on Instagram or www.JOWA-ssicpark.com with a W.
JOWA-ssic.
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 And Mr. Nats Blazing.
Just Nats Blazing on Instagram.
Whatever happened to your Twitch?
Twitch.
I haven't been able to log into my PC because I'm here. So, but when I come back in 2 weeks, yeah.
They can still watch your videos on Twitch, right?
Catch me on Twitch while I play Diablo.
Hey, Mr. Diablo.
Yeah.
Diablo.
Add me. We can like hunt
Diablo.
dungeons together.
And you can find me at RafFlores.com, hyperbrand.com, created by Raf on Instagram. Anything to do with your visual needs. And where can they find the cheat coders?
The Cheatcoders.com.
The cheatcoders.com. Sorry.
.com.
And also, you can also
EA
find
Sports.
us on Patreon. We're trying to push the Patreon even more. We're going from one piece of content a month into a weekly.
You're getting weekly content.
Weekly content.
Weekly.
Man,
Oh, we have.
we are
shit.
going
Yeah, because
that's
every
the
episode is gonna have
Oh,
pre-talks
yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
right. That's
So
right.
weekly content for you guys. So go to Patreon, support us even more,
Yeah.
or even just buy our merch. It's up to you. The cheatcoders.com is the place to be. You have now listened to another episode of
I'm hungry.
the Cheat Coders.
The Hungry Coders.
the hungry coder. The eat coders.
Eat Coders.
Eat coders.